In Talend, now we will use the OnSubJob component. For that, let's start Talend Open Studio. It can be either Talend DI or Talend Big Data BD. So I have installed excuse me, I have installed the Talend Open Studio Big Data. So let's go here. These are different parts in a Talend repository. So business model, job designs, context, code, SQL templates, metadata, documentation, recycle bin. We have outline and code here, and we have a palette, we have a designer, we have a different parts of the job name, context. Mostly we use variables here, and the components, basic structures, and run the job. So if we want other parts to be added here, just go on a Windows and then go to preferences. In the preference, we can add multiple things to this part here. Okay, but right now where we are going to use the OnSubJob component, and it's a folder I have on my name. Right click and create a job. So before we create a job, it says the name is empty, it is a red. So let's create a job name on sub job, pardon me, or job. Okay, so we can give a description also. So to explore purpose, we are giving here to explore or hands-on EXP experience on OnSubJob. Okay, so here we are going to use OnSubJobOk component with another sub job to test the same. So let's right click. So by if we see this, we do not have a red pointer here, so nothing is there, so it's fine to go ahead. Click finish. Okay, we have a design open, we have a palette open, we have a different components are got activated, and then we have a different things. Okay, then right away we will go to DB connections. In a DB connection, so we will use, let me check one of the things what we have here. Fine, so we'll use HemaDB connection. So in that we will use the actor table, and the actor table drag and drop here. So we'll get different components here, but relevant is the TMySQL input component. Click OK. So when we click it is, we will get a different okay, we need to wait here. Operation in progress. Fine, it's done. So we'll drag it up to here. So it's related to a job information, whatever we have done, and then extra we can configure as starts and logs and all that we can configure. Version also we can do. We have what version we have is a 0.1 version. We have this component. Okay, next is a context area. in a context area we are not using at present any variables or global variables or local variables, but right away we are going to component. If we see, yes, it's fine, the data, it's a repository, and then a TMySQL, localhost, all that fine, actor is fine, right? So what we need is that, let's click this. So when we do this, we will clear one of the hints it is giving here. So it would take a little bit time. Okay, right then. Okay, yeah, fine, we got this. Okay, so then what is the other thing? A value must be set for the date, and then it also should be connected to other output component linked. So here we'll use a t file output component, t file output, t file out. So we have the first component. So t file output component, what it does, it writes to a file row by row with the simple separated fields. Okay, so that's why the use of a t file output delimited. So right click this, we have this, we connect these two components using the row main. So when we use the row main, it is connected. Then when we save this, right, so when we click this component, we'll see, if we see this edit schema, the everything is same. So find that before that we will set the date. See, if you see this, the linkage output link has vanished there because we have connected. And then other thing, we have the data format. So we'll come to this component, and then we'll edit this built-in schema, and then we'll go here. So we'll go here, and then so everything we say it is in a double quotes and this. So here four wise hyphen a capital M, small d, and then HH colon minutes colon seconds. This is what we are going to use it here. So once yes, so propagate it, so the error has gone. So this is the simplest job we have done. Let's execute that and see the results, and then we need to configure this also. Let's sync it and then see what is the it has the structure same as in a source configuration. So let's expand this. So fine, it's okay. If it is not expanding also, it's fine, and then we will expand it here. So when we see this, so this is what we have, right? Fine, let's click. We'll run this a simple job, and we'll see the output. Before running this simple job, and I would like to configure something. So it is like right click, and then our output file will just save in our easiest way where we can see that. And so we'll go to local folder, we'll go to Talend, we'll go to workspace, we'll go to output. Okay, so right click. So here output, rather than output, we will give it is actor output, home CET or actor underscore output. Okay, so this is a path where we are configuring, and then this is a new line is separated by, so pipe, let's say check the pipe, and then these are the things, everything fine. So let's save it, let's go here and then run it. So somewhere I read it, if you press F6 the job will start, but somehow it's not working in my lappy, and either I go here start or I go here start. So let's start here, and then meanwhile I'll minimize this, and this one also I'll minimize for a better view. It's a processing, so it's a building the Java code behind, and then it started, so it's connected, so it's executed. That means it's a fine, and then we'll go see the output what is in that area. So let's go here. Let's see Talend. Next go here workspace, go to data output. No, sorry, somewhere where it went. Here, output, data, and then somewhere let me check data output. So sorry, let me check here in this component where we have stored that. So we have stored that in chapter 3, and then copy this, and then copy this, and then go here, yes, and then click here. So click this, we have an actor output, click this. So once we see this, all that information is got inserted into this output. See this. So data structure, let us take, there are many records, and then let us see the first record. And so that is a people, Penelope Cruz was one of the Hollywood heroine. Oh, fine. So that is a fine. So we got all that information what is here. So this is how the simple job to load from a database to a CSV file, and then this is a simple job. We'll close it at here. In the next job we will start the next part of the OnSubJobOk component. Thank you.